Good morning, I'm Mara Bain.
And I'm Gabe Lehman.
And this is your Good Morning KU show. First of all, I just wanted to say I love walking to class without the rain, but I think that tomorrow it's supposed to get even rainier, and we're going to have to pick back up with the rain and the raincoats like last week.
Yeah, it's still a little chilly outside, but it should warm up. I know in the next few days it should get a little better, so that's nice. That's something to look forward to for sure.
I enjoyed the sunny skies this week, though.
Me too.
Got some walks in. Also this week, I got my COVID vaccine.
Yes, you got your second, right?
Yes, I got my second.
And I got my first. And it's not as scary as people think it is. It really
It goes really fast.
Yeah.
It is just like a poke.
It's like in and out besides the 15 minutes of waiting.
Yeah. I had a little bit of fatigue. Have you had any side effects yet?
No, I didn't have any with the first one, really. My arm hurt a little bit, but that's about it.
Yeah. I also did the drive-in shot.
Yeah.
Is that what you did also?
No, I did the walk-in.
Okay, how was that?
It's really, the name says it all. You really just walk in, you do your paperwork, they give you the shot, and you just sit off to the side for 15 minutes until they get to look at you.
The drive-through is so organized. It's seriously, they have so many volunteers. It was actually like a cool experience.
I heard about it. It seems really cool.
It was really cool.
Yeah, and moving on, earlier this week, Bryce Thompson entered the transfer portal, which is pretty big for KU basketball.
I feel like there's been a lot of transfers.
Yeah, there have been quite a few, and he was a 5-star recruit coming into this year.
Really?
So yeah, it's crazy to see him go, but I think there are many things that probably pushed him to go. I think there are a lot of transfers or recruits that we're getting that Bill Self seems really excited about, and Bryce Thompson, when he entered the portal, a lot of people I think said that he was going to go to Tulsa, which is where he's from. And so it's probably like more of a win-win for him, especially because he'll be a bigger part on the team. So, yeah. I
feel like a lot of people that go out of state end up going back to wherever they're from.
Yeah.
Also this week, another thing is I had enrollment and I got all the classes that I wanted, but have you had enrollment yet?
I haven't. I still need to sign up for my date.
Oh my gosh.
And to the viewers, don't be me. It's not a fun experience doing it at the very end, so just don't do it.
But everyone enroll because classes are starting to fill up, I feel like, a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, well, we have a lot this show, and stay tuned for it.
Yeah.
For students searching for a way to stay active in an outdoorsy way, the City of Lawrence has bike trails running in every direction, and with the new bike share program, we can stay in shape as we tour the sights of our beautiful city. Clinton Lake is only a short 30-minute bike ride away from Daisy Hill and has the most incredible sunset location in all of Lawrence. Walking campus may give you the KU calves, but biking can give you the KU thighs. Bike Lawrence today.
Welcome back to Good Morning KU. My name's Itala, and for today's guest, we have Shamaria Massenburg, who is also a student here at KU, majoring in journalism. Shamaria, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So she is a freshman this year, and with COVID, can you tell me what was your freshman experience like?
It was definitely an adjustment for me coming from North Carolina all the way to Kansas. It was definitely a culture shock, I would say, adjusting to fully online classes and not really knowing anyone here. It was definitely a hard start, but once I got adjusted and met some new people, I definitely found a home here at KU.
Yes, and are you taking any in-person classes?
I have two, and honestly, they're my favorite classes because I just miss that social connection that I'm used to having, and I'm excited for in-person classes in the future.
Yes, and KU is doing a great job at giving their students the experience of what college was before COVID. So they are doing great at that. And have you been able to join any organizations during COVID?
I would say I've been able to be really involved during COVID despite everything that's going on. Starting out, I applied to a job here at KU through a student organization. I work for the Plug KU, and basically we're a central platform that was founded in 2018, supporting things relevant to all things for Black students here at KU. And I got the job before I even got on campus, so I was really involved with that. It is virtual, so we meet through Zoom, and we've never actually met in person, but it was a great way for me to be able to connect with people weekly. And then a few months later, back in November, I was able to apply for an internship where I had the opportunity to be a staff writer for a sports website, and basically I got my first published articles that happened a few months back and got to interview some really prominent athletes, WNBA and NBA players. So I've been really involved this year, and it's just been a good experience for me to get some work in with my major.
Yes, and next year, I've heard that it's going to be, most of the classes are going to be in person, so are you excited about that?
I'm very excited because I'm definitely a social person and someone who likes to talk, so being able to connect with people and try new things is something I've always been interested in.
Yes, I can relate to that. And what else? I think that's it for today, so thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
In America, littering is becoming a bigger and bigger problem. In the U.S. alone, 250 million pieces of trash are littered each year, costing $11.5 billion in cleanup. Of that number, 40% of the trash comes from motorists on highways. We are slowly destroying our natural resources by littering so much as a society. Next time you see trash on the ground, do your part and throw it away.
Good morning, I'm Ethan.
And I'm Wesley, and this is your Good Morning KU News Update.
A white Minnesota police officer who fatally shot 20-year-old black man Devontae Wright will be charged with second-degree manslaughter, a prosecutor said. Officer Kimberly Potter, who shot Wright, resigned from the Brooklyn Center Police Department before her charges were announced Wednesday. The decision was made after 3 nights of protests of the killing.
President Joe Biden said Wednesday that he plans to pull all United States military forces out of Afghanistan by September 11th. This decision by the U.S. has pushed other NATO military forces to also remove themselves from the country. The pull of U.S. troops will conclude U.S. military presence in Afghanistan, ending America's longest war by the 20th anniversary of the 9/11 attack.
A large commercial vessel capsized off the coast of Louisiana Tuesday afternoon. According to the U.S. Coast Guard, there were 19 people on board. 1 person has been found dead. 6 others have been rescued. The vessel belonged to the marine transport firm Seacor Marine. The lift boat, named Seacor Power, was used to support drilling and exploration. The Coast Guard spokesperson said the search team is giving it all they got.
Bernard Madoff, the brains behind the biggest investment fraud in U.S. history, died Wednesday at 82. His death was confirmed by the Federal Bureau of Prisons. Madoff's fraud ultimately sent him to prison to serve a 150-year sentence was the result of Madoff paying investors with money from new clients instead of company profits. Clients were ripped off by as much as $65 billion. According to his attorney, Madoff fought terminal kidney disease while in prison. Madoff's request for compassionate release from prison was denied back in June.
The Lawrence Douglas County Public Health has paused the administration of the Johnson & Johnson COVID-19 vaccine. 6 recipients of the vaccine in the U.S. developed a rare blood clotting disorder and led to public health to this decision. The CDC and FDA also recommended the pause. Governor Laura Kelly said in a release from the KDHE that she anticipates the shipments of Pfizer and Moderna vaccine to continue. So far, about 1/3 of Kansans have received their first dose of the vaccine.
Kansas legislators have approved 2 bills and are considering a third to restrict voting access. These bills will join the 361 bills like it introduced across the country as of March 24th. According to the Kansan, House Bill 2183 makes it a crime to deliver more than 5 absentee ballots for others. And House Bill 2332 has passed it to ban the governor and judiciary from changing Kansas' election laws. The surge of bills is a result of former President Trump falsely claiming voter fraud in the 2020 election.
That's all for your news update. Jade isn't here today, but it's sunny now, will be cloudy this afternoon and much of the coming week. Have a great week, Jayhawks.